Welcome to Module 5. In the last two modules we've talked about markets, we've talked about policy, and we've talked about farming systems. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of talking about agribusiness management and some of the more detailed business issues, we're going to have a final module here to look at the sort of overview and outlook for the sector to 2050. But the most important thing is not just a numbers game. It's not just that there's more people, it's the fact that agricultural productivity is not keeping pace. And again, the statistics are all over the place, but the oft quoted example is from a commentator, Lester Brown, is he calculated that global grain production peaked in the mid-1980s at 330 kilograms of grain per person, and it's now falling, and it's about 309 kilograms of grain per person. So, and that's not, of course, that output hasn't risen substantially. It has. It's just that the population has grown faster. And there's graphically just an illustration of what I was talking about earlier. There are a range of projections, but the midpoint is about 9.5 billion people by 2050. And then the interesting thing, of course, is where are these people going to be? Because they're not all going to be in the same place. And the most interesting number on there, of course, is the bottom line, which is that the population of Europe is forecast to go down by 9% to 2050. And of course, we all know why that is. It's less than 2 children per family, particularly in southern Europe and Central Europe, migration out of those countries to other parts of the world.